The most popular question I get asked, whether it's on social media or if it's on, let's say, the Etsy store or the Instagram, is how strong really is foam? Now, I normally say, oh, it's surprisingly strong, which, is true. But for those that want a bit more of a tangible answer, we're going to be sacrificing a prop for the greater good today. Let's see how much this can take. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a beautiful day for cosplay and prop making. I'm Anthony at Chaos Rogue Designs, and yes, today we're going to be doing a few experiments. Exactly how strong is a foam prop? I'm going to be doing, as I say, a few sort of basic tests with them, just to kind of simulate a couple of things, really, but just so you can see the prop in question. So this is an old prop that I made. I wasn't really happy with any of this. A lot of messy cuts. So that's kind of why I didn't do very much with it. But regardless, this is supposed to be an RE45 from Apex Legends. It's made out of EVA foam. It's a bit of a mix of thicknesses. Its thickest part is I'm measuring it, how professional, is about 36 millimeters. It is in total length 245 millimeters, and the longest point from the bottom of the magazine to the top of the sight is 230 millimeters. This is made out of 100% EVA foam. There are no rods going through the center, and I think the weakest parts on this in particular are probably going to be the sights. These parts here are a 5mm, just 5mm, which they're stuck on their sides here, so there's no kind of support in the middle. You can see that. But yeah, I think that's probably the weakest part. The trigger is also an 8mm thick piece of foam stuck into the trigger guard. Also, there are studs which I'm done using. What are they made of? They're foam rivets. So if you want to know how I made those look so nice, I did a video on that last week, I think. But anyway, yeah. So we're going to be bashing this one around a little bit. I think the first thing we're going to start with is honestly, probably the most common thing you're ever going to do with a prop accidentally is just drop the thing. So let's do that a few times. I'm going to do it outside so it hits a nice hard patio floor, and then we'll move on to a few other things. But anyway, let's get on with it. Alright, so drop test. 3, 2, 1. Alright, I've not got my sexy microphone out here, so I probably sound like a parrot, but yeah, it looks alright. Like, where it hit the end of the gun here, it's creased and cracked the paint and the varnish, but it didn't really damage the prop. The bit I was concerned about was the guard here. Sorry, the sight even. It's got a bit of a sort of dent there, but again, I think that's all. Oh, that one got hit pretty bad actually. There's a bit of a split there. But yeah, honestly, like, it still looks like it did when it started. A bit worse for wear, but if I did drop it a couple of times upside down, that's what caused this. Apart from that little split there, though, honestly, the gun's in pretty much the same condition it was, yeah, before we started this. So, yeah, not bad. Honestly, I had no idea what to expect from that one. I'm actually happy, though. That's really not too bad. I mean, look, if you drop your prop on a patio floor, like, 10 times, yeah, maybe you deserve to break it. But anyway, as for next, I thought the next kind of most common thing you might do is get it squashed in a bag or something. So we're going to try and squash it, really. I didn't really have any kind of scientific way of testing that, so yeah. Let's squash it. Alright, again, no sexy mic for this one. But yeah, just going to do a sort of squash test, really. Foam isn't squidgy. When it's all put together, I mean, you can't really see me squeezing too hard, but nothing's really going to happen with this. It's all pretty good. It feels very sort of stable. It's not spongy at all. Now, but as for putting weight on it, look, I didn't plan this before, alright? We have a 12-pack of Pepsi Max, though. I mean, nothing's going to happen, I guess, but it's fine. Literally no damage from a weight. Hey, tell you what, how about I stand on it? Alright, this is going to be fun. Am I going to squash it? I weigh at least like 30 stone. No, I bent it a little bit. But yeah, there you go. You can squash them too. Ladies and gentlemen, all right, we've done 2 tests now, so we've dropped it a bunch of times, we've squashed it, really squashed it, and it's honestly still fine, which is excellent. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to finish off with trying to twist the prop. Now, the twisting, I guess, isn't going to happen sort of like normally. So I think the most common things you're going to run into, as I said, are going to be dropping the damn thing, or you might squash it. But as you can see already, foam is actually pretty durable stuff. Any damage you're going to do for the most part is going to be mostly just surface level stuff. Now, twisting a prop, I think, is probably going to fully break it. Foam doesn't like being twisted that much, and you can kind of permanently warp things. And I think that the varnish and the paint are probably going to give way the moment I try. But, you know, this is what this video was for. So finally, let's see what a twist does. Alright, okay, so final test. Right, we're going to try and twist it. Not going to use any tools, but yeah, let me show you. So I'm going to put one end here, one end here. Let's just give it a bit of a... Yeah, look, you can see that. Basically, any place on the prop that isn't thick, it is going to bend. That's how you're going to break a foam prop. But, you know, how often are you going to be doing this in your everyday unless you're trying to break it? You can see that the surface of the prop here is trying to split. That's not even the prop itself, that is the varnish, and that is the paint as well. There is a way to fix that, we'll go through that at some point. But yeah, honestly, for bending, and yeah, this is just splitting bits of the foam that will be taking the top off. Yeah, so if you want to break a prop, twist it, but otherwise it really shouldn't break under normal circumstances. So yeah, I hope that's good. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, I think you have it. So, long and short of it, you're not really going to be able to break a prop unless you're really trying to do it. You can certainly damage the surface. I mean, even then it still takes a lot, it still takes a fair bit of neglect, but yeah, actually breaking a foam prop apart is going to take, I say, a lot of deliberate actions, unless it's kind of getting absolutely squashed in bags with lots of other heavy things. But, you know, for the most part, like I said, this is still, even with the bending, this could be in a lot worse kind of condition than this. So yeah, actually even I'm quite surprised with the twisting. I thought the twisting was just going to start breaking bits off, but it didn't, so that's really, really cool. But anyway, so if you were ever kind of unsure or concerned that a foam prop wouldn't be durable, wouldn't be, you know, strong enough, you know, and I totally get it. When you think of foam, you tend to think of spongy stuff, you tend to think of, you know, just flexible material. By the time we've made a prop out of it, by the time it's been treated and all put together, and the type of foam that the prop makers tend to use, it's honestly quite far away from those things. So anyway, I hope that's put anyone's minds at ease if you're concerned about using the material, and at the very least I hope you learned something useful. If you did, and if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, please subscribe if you're new around here. Post fairly frequently, so yeah, please subscribe for more awesome prop making and cosplay content. But until next time, take it easy.